They also putting the propellers together. You got one pretty well done. So, you know, we put a little filler on it, sand it off, clean it up. It needs a couple of coats of the sealant, sand and seal, and then it'll be sprayed with gray primer, sandable primer. That'll be sanded off, and then we'll paint that with the gloss aluminum. So you can see how that looks a lot more to scale, or a lot more. I don't know. It just looks, to me, it looks like it's the right size. Anyway, that's what that is. So I'm just using the pin vise and a small bit to drill out the prop hub to take the wire that I'm going to use to help secure these blades. So essentially all you're doing is drilling that out and drilling out the blade just a little. And I'm just going to use cold solder for this. I thought about, you know, pins and all that, but this is going to be secure enough, I think. And all we're going for here is not so much the sturdiness of the pin as we are for like a gluing area. So in addition to the flat surface of the blade, and we're also getting a little bit inside the collar. We're getting this flat surface, a little bit around the collar, and we're getting some of the bond is going to the pin as well. All the surface area of these slight pins. So when you look at the you know, the overall assembly, you've got quite a bit of adhesive actually, you know, working to hold that in contact with the hub, keep it from flying off. So we want something that lines up with the hubs, the collars that I have sticking out of it. So you really don't know exactly what you've got until you get at least two blades on. So we just keep going down the line here. I don't want a whole lot of this solder pin to get into the center of the hub, because we still got to get it on, slip it on over the prop shaft. So I want to make sure I'm not, you know, interfering with that at all. Checking to make sure we have proper incidence of the blade. We want to make sure we have a good angle flat with the back of the hub, and then they need to be aligned with the drawing. You can see this one needs to come back just a little. So that looks about right. So that can cure right there. So now what I do is I just add an extra drop of the super glue here. Super duper glue right there at the back of the hub, where it'll be least apparent, least obvious. Right? And where did my, right in front of me. So these aren't, you know, it's not hard to make your own propellers. You know, it's intimidating at first. You know, if you've never built one or what have you. Well, I don't want to go into that. I want to go into this. I don't think I drilled it yet. See what happens when I get ahead of myself. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's not that hard as long as you're not getting ahead of yourself. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, all right. Can't find the hole. Drill it out again. I think it was that little spot of glue that I put on here. Made it less inclined to fit. There we go. Okay. So you just need a little bit of it, you know, sticking out of there. Where's this one? There it is. We get a decent amount of blade incidence. Check the alignment. And we're back a little over to the left. Or, yeah. Back to the right here a little bit. And you can see that this system is working pretty good. So again, just a little drop here at the back. And we got two decent 3-bladed, probably Hamilton standard propellers. Okay, nice. So that's what you do if you want to make them. Right, short length of dowel for the hub itself here, a little disc of balsas that you can radius at the end, a couple of rings of solder to make the collars, a couple of short lengths of tubing to fit over the ends of the propeller when you've shaped it. Again, this is kind of how you're shaping it here. Right, you want the airfoil shape through the center section. You want a sharper trailing edge than the leading edge, a little more blunt out here. Get the blades fabricated, get the nice concavity to the back surface so you know front from back. Aside from the fact that that's how it should look, is that it's an aid for you when you're putting the blades together to get them oriented the right way. You know, make sure you have your leading and trailing edge of the propeller blade. You know, if you mess that up, it's not going to be readily apparent. Somebody's going to look at the blade and, you know, they're not going to know, probably. It's just for your own benefit, right? So that's prop blades. At least one way to do it, in case you were wondering. These would work on, you know, a plastic kit too. If you're building a plastic kit and, you know, you don't like the propeller that it came with, or you want a bigger one, or you want, you know, something, you know, different, but still accurate to the real world airplane. You know, I don't know how many civilian planes that they're making, but I know if there's a Bonanza out there and it comes with a 2-blade prop and you want to put a 3-blade on it, this is one way to do it. You know, same with, well, any civilian aircraft model. Sometimes they model them with a 2-blade prop, and you know, you can make a 3-blade propeller pretty easily. Just practice, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.